cold wind blows. It chills, bites at your ears and noses. The smell of pine has been overtaken by sulfur and burnt flesh. The lion makes its retreat. The man with the gold pauldron drops his hand. 4 men stand in front of him, a troop of men behind him. Men, continue forward and keep track of our quarry. The man in front of you has hair the color of chestnuts, parted in the middle. It lies right above his ears. Tall and lanky, his face bears a smile, one that seems to run from ear to ear, though something seems to be off. Behind the facade, there seems to be some sort of wickedness. He looks at Luke, looks at Daniel, and introduces himself. I am Nicholas Gargill, troop leader of Zelphania's Monster Division. He looks at Luke and Daniel once again, and you can see his eyes begin to dart towards the dagger you have on your waist, Luke. This is where we start.
Feel like I know you, don't I?
I suppose so. Artemis, come forth. As he beckons for what you probably think is a soldier, you see a bison with long hair, mane, kind of walk out. It has 2 satchels on its side, carrying what seems to be a heavy load. He goes up to it, starts to shuffle through, and he pulls out a book. He starts to browse through it and looks, and he goes, You are Luke Foster, wanted in Berengar for murder of Strike Captain Evan, correct?
It sounds like someone.
Sounds like you.
Oh my god.
And you.
Oh, yes.
You are. And then he begins to shuffle through that satchel once again. He pulls out what looks to be parchment paper. Or not parchment, but like a scroll, kind of. He looks at it and he goes, and you.
Yes.
You're Daniel Rudolph. From Finian.
Yeah.
Wanted by the Dread King himself.
Wait, so he's got a wanted poster?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Can a criminal put another person on a wanted poster like that? What have I been accused of?
Treason.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I fight for justice. Like you, Mr. Gargill.
That's to be seen. Do you have something on your shoulders? He's looking right at you, Luke, as you're carrying a collar.
I almost forgot. So this kid's pretty badly injured.
He's my young ward.
He's an innocent, sir. You should, he's not involved with me. He's not involved with any of this.
You guys should probably pick up the other man on the ground right now before he drowns in the snow.
Uh-oh. I run over and I just bring his head up above the snow. I'm not very strong, and you can tell because my striations are thin.
Who's that? Oh.
Can you tell us what this man did?
He kind of grabs you at your face as you're laying down, and he's looking at John. He seems to have lived quite a normal life.
Whoa.
I don't know anything about this man.
Are we the assholes?
We could be the assholes.
I think we are.
It's very possible.
But we did a good thing. We saved the kid.
And he looks at the kid. Junkyard dog from Berengar.
Oh,
Is the life not precious, Captain?
that's sad.
Are you not sworn to protect all life, Captain?
I'm sworn to hunt monsters.
For what purpose?
Well, that's for me to know.
And for us to find out?
I guess.
Left us hanging there.
He starts to go back towards his bison, and he seems to be picking up vials and stuff. He looks at you, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I should be turning you in right now.
I'm curious why you haven't yet.
I have bigger prey in mind.
The lion. That beastie back there?
Mm-hmm. Also, you are from the House of the Lions, am I correct?
That's correct.
You are no worry to me. See, I'm from the House of the Rams, Zelphania. And whatever problems that the Lions have bears me no importance.
Well, I'll be happy to get out of your way and get on with my business then, sir.
I see. Though, that dagger, aren't you curious?
What do you know about it?
The answers you're looking for are in Berengar. And I think now is the time for you to go back, if any. There's chaos right now. The leader of the Lions have just passed away, and his son is to take up the mantle. Though you know of him, am I correct?
It's been a long time, but there's some things you don't forget.
Right. Alexander Madelon, the crawling lion, born weak, sickly, unable to walk. He's been crawling his whole entire life. It seems that he is to be the new heir, but there's many that do not think he would be fit. So right now, chaos in Berengar.
Speaking as a ram, what's your thoughts on the young Alexander?
I think he's a weak leader. He can't even stand on his own 2 legs.
Well, even as a soldier, you know that soldiers can offer lots of good things even when they can't stand anymore.
His brother would be a better heir.
I bet he can't stand his family.
Do you think you're clever?
No.
He starts to write down in his book.
Oh no.
What are you writing?
Nothing. Daniel Rudolph, correct?
No, my name is Luke.
Trust me, you don't want to be Luke right now.
I am Daniel.
I think the answer you're looking for to Daniel is in Berengar.
How do you know so much? This is surprising.
Though, to get in is quite tough, but there might be an answer soon for you guys. You see, in Lugaif, there's a thing called the Grand Hunt. Hunt the biggest quarry for prey, and you're gain access into Berengar. And you get to meet up with the royal family that hosted the event that year. And maybe lucky for you, but this year is the Rams. There's one official that officiates the tournament, and, well, in his eye. So I trust I'll be seeing you guys in Lugaif.
I have a question, Captain. Do you have to do the Grand Hunt to get to Berengar?
No. You can find another way in, but it's quite simple that way, I think.
So this gives us direct access to
the upper class.
The upper class.
What about any, at least, postponement of conviction?
We will take you in without looking into your past. You get a clean slate almost, at least for a little bit.
I think Luke probably takes a deep, wistful sigh at the thought of a clean slate, but kind of still feeling like it's probably too far out of reach, too good to be true.
Is only admittance 1, or if can like groups participate in this thing?
We take teams.
Okay. Any limit?
No.
Can we join your team?
You think you're clever?
I'm not trying to be. I'm serious.
I officiate the tournaments. I do not participate.
Oh, I figured you would have like a team that, I mean, look how you handle that lion.
I'm getting my hunts off now.
Oh.
What kind of quarry would we have to hunt?
That is up for you.
But what is the ruling? Is the size matters most?
Size? How dangerous the quarry is?
Is it only one target? Or can you take in like a pile of small things? I'm serious.
Are you looking to bring in a bunch of rabbits?
No, but more like wolves, like a pack of wolves. Would that be equivalent to something?
I think the idea is there, but I've never seen that one before.
What you do is you kill a bunch of little things and then you sew them all together to make it look like one big thing.
Have you ever heard of monstrous entities out there that look like they can be made of 100 rabbits but fight with the force of 1,000 men? Please don't write in your book. Don't write.
He starts to write down his book once again.
But I made you laugh.
For all the wrong reason.
Lord, at least we know about the rulings.
Men, let's go. We are off. You guys are a few hours away from town. From Bolos, that is. I'll see you in Lugai. With that being said, what do you guys do?
First, I'm going to try to bring John back to consciousness so we can inform him of what just occurred.
I left some healing elixirs on him. Might be a good time to use them potentially.
Oh, also, yeah, I forgot too. As Gargill was going about grabbing vials, he gives you 2 healing elixirs.
So
I take the healing elixir.
healing elixirs, are those just for wounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I passed out.
From strain.
I take the
Yes.
healing
Gives you a stamina
elixir.
potion too.
Okay.
Oh, and I take that and I start kind of like flicking it on his face because I'm scared that you'll choke if I go down your throat with it. I'm scared you'll choke, so I'm just gonna flick a little bit on your face first because I'm hoping that through the absorption through skin that you'll wake up.
Do I get like half a strain point taken back? Is that a quarter, maybe?
Yeah, he heals you.
Okay, I'm like, I did have wounds.
Because I'm scared that if I just
you
pour it
heal
down your
5.
throat, you might
5.
choke.
Okay.
John, are you okay? Wake up, John.
I probably like jump up like right away. I'm like, not the lion!
Huh? No.
You're not a lion?
What?
We took care of the lion. Well, other people took care of the lion, but we helped.
What happened?
A lot of bad things.
I fill him in on Captain Garrigill, his proposal to participate in the Great Hunt. I keep out Luke, his past, and my past.
Oh.
Just, we don't have to talk about it right now.
We have this weird like camaraderie of wanted men now.
Yeah, it's 3 criminals and a baby. So yeah, I fill you in on Captain Garrigill, tell you about what happened to the lion and how his forces drove them off as they are master monster hunters, it seems like. Bison is down somewhere.
I feel like it's probably still like not too far from where we are, right?
I'm scared that he's got like a bad case of chicken pox, he's got all those flowers on him.
You look at the bison and it's just laying down chilling because the flowers didn't hurt any.
Now he's just cute.
How long are you guys gonna stay here for?
We're gonna recuperate probably for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'd say at least half an hour.
Take a 10, 30 minutes. It's all good.
Yeah, I'd say
Kind
probably not.
Regroup,
Yeah.
look around for items.
And his Cal is just wounded, right?
No, he's strained out too.
I take a little bit of the stamina potion and flick some in his face.
No, you used the whole thing on me, didn't you?
Like all of it.
Wow, that probably took forever.
That was very kind of you to do.
Well, I didn't intend to use the full one. Can I do half and half if that's possible, just to bring him back?
So you only heal 2
Oh.
or 3. I'll give you 3, and the cow will take 2.
Oh my god.
It's proportional to size.
Where am I?
You're okay, kid. You're okay. I fill him in with the same information that I gave John.
Where's the lion?
It's done.
You guys killed it?
Yes.
So, I mean, we have no real reason to band together, but it seems like our paths are taking us all towards Berengard.
I mean, I'll hang out with the kid. He and I become brothers under arms.
I respect that.
Yeah, right? Right, Kala?
Yeah. I need to get back to Berengar.
Yeah. Oh, well, after I told you about the whole Great Hunt thing, you and I could stick together, because I need to get the Berengar. You guys need to get the Berengar?
I need to get to Berengard.
What about you, John?
I have to warn you that I may be a little bit of a liability as I'm...
Wear a hood or something. It's all good. It's easy to...
It's okay. I got a
walk
place in
around.
Berengar. We can stay. And my sister owns like a shop there. We're okay.
Dang. We're all set up. How about you, John? Would you come along? The 3 of us seem pretty settled.
Yeah, I guess I'd have a reason to go. Sure.
Just think, at any point between the boat and now, we honestly could have just left each other for self-preservation. There's something that kept us together, and we work as a team, it seems like. Right?
I don't know if we have a lot of victories under our belt for us to be...
That was one big victory.
successful.
We helped whoop the lion. We brought it to the cavalry.
There's still blood dripping from my somewhat bandaged arm.
I'm remembering all the casualties probably lost at sea under the
They're
mist.
flashing back. You have the PTSD eyes. Just...
Look, pack it with some snow, and let's decide where to go.
You see Kala begins to walk towards the bison.
Okay, we have 2 choices. We can go back to Volos. That's not too far away.
Well, you never we're at Volos.
Wait, we just
Yeah,
washed
we've never
ashore
gotten
and we've
there.
been wandering around.
I thought we washed shore near it, but he did mention where it was.
It's relatively
You're
close.
2 hours away from
Yeah,
it.
so he gave us directionality, so I think I could say that, right? Whereas like we can go to Volos. I didn't say back to Volos, did I?
You did.
Look, we never been to Volos. But I feel like I've been there forever. So
I'll let you know right now. Volos is like in between Lugaith and you guys. So it'll
Oh.
be like little pit stops, like Barstow.
Presumably,
Mhm.
Berengar is even further out in that direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
yeah, we can make a stop at Volos, get patched up. I mean, you are still bleeding somehow.
You mean somehow
I don't know. Like, what kind of wound was it?
knife?
Dang, dude, you blocked that with your hand?
No, I didn't block anything.
That's boss.
I'm just gonna like shuffle this uncomfortably.
All right, guys.
armor.
Since I have a fascinating animal connection with this bison, I will drive us to Volos.
Your AC Kala's already on top of the bison. Like,
Okay, so what's our plan?
We
Are we
going
doing
or
the
no?
wild hunt?
Yes, fine.
Is that definitely the plan?
At
then?
least for the time being, unless something
better
takes us
maybe
away.
comes up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we go to Volos, we heal up, we regather supplies, and then we try to find information on the best game to win the Great Hunt.
Yeah, I need a nap. I feel
well, you can rest in the wagon while we go.
okay.
Isn't the wagon kind of like beat up?
You got me
There's like one wheel on it.
All right, who's the most able? We're gonna rickshaw this. I will hold the one axle, and the other wheel will go, and we'll take turns.
Wait, didn't you say you're not strong?
I guess someone else should do it.
What do you mean by rickshaw?
Isn't that kind of like the thing where
Rickshaws still have wheels on them though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be a rickshaw wheel.
We'll leave the wagon behind.
Well, can we all get on the bison? It's me. It's me, Billy.
So you gonna jump on it
No, I know where I stand.
in the snow?
Yes.
So wait, your name for this thing is Billy Buffalo?
I
Yeah.
thought I called it Mikey earlier.
It has
Well, everybody has its own name for
you,
it.
can name it your own
I'm gonna
name.
call it Gerald.
Okay.
Okay, it's like, see, Kala, we're cool. You know what? This beast is so beautiful, nobody owns it.
No, I
Can-
do.
Can we even all
Wait, why would you say you own it?
It's
fit
mine.
on this buffalo? There's no way, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we're
I think
let's take a walk. At
of
least I'm not
anybody that
carrying a
needs
wagon.
it, it's gonna be me and John.
I agree.
That makes sense.
I'm tired and bloody.
I'm
You're
actually
right.
feeling pretty okay. I got a little bit of blood.
I agree. You guys have
A little bit of blood.
a good beating. So go ahead.
You wanna come up here, John?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna ride Gerald.
No. His name is Billy.
I thought his name was Mikey.
No, his name's Gerald.
I'm pretty sure it's Mikey.
What's his name, Kala?
Gerald Mike Billy?
GMB.
GMB. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys should definitely ride on top of Billy.
GMB.
Because you guys just came back from the brink of exhaustion.
GMB. It's spelled G-E...
Giambi.
Yeah,
GMB.
All right.
Like the guy from
G-E-A-M-B-E-E. GMB.
Chompy?
What's the health of this buffalo looking like, Kala?
He's doing all right.
All right, we'll make it to Valo in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it so all the little flowers didn't like puncture or anything?
No, he just looks cool.
No, they're kind of just chilling on it
Oh,
right now.
okay.
All right, let's make an agreement.
Oh, it's still flowered up.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah,
if
it's a
it
little
gets
scary.
if it gets really cold, we have to promise not to kill Giambi
Why'd you say it like that?
because that's his name.
That's his name.
Giambi?
Yeah.
GMB.
Giambi. Don't laugh at him, or I'll ride.
So
Excuse
as you
you?
guys are having this conversation, a little bit of time has passed. You guys hear like,
Are we walking during this
Yeah,
conversation?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, no, we've just been sitting here the whole time.
arguing about the name of this buffalo.
you guys hear another fire explosion from far off. You see the flowers start to kind of almost wilt off of the buffalo.
Oh.
Upon closer inspection, you can see they're not really flowers, but they look to be like aphids.
Oh, they're
Oh.
bugs.
Insects. They're
Oh.
bugs.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep one.
You gonna catch it in a jar?
Yeah.
Give me a coordination check.
Okay.
It'll be hard.
Oh.
I mean, it's a bug, right?
Yeah, but
Unless you got a bug net.
But if they were wilting, are they kind of like slow and weak right now because it's cold?
Ooh, yeah. Actually, yeah. Get a boost die.
Yeah, bugs suck in the cold.
bugs suck in the cold.
No, like for real. Could phrase that a little more eloquently, but it is what it is. Oh yeah.
One.
Yeah, you bug it up.
One success, 2 threat.
Okay, so what do you want to do with those threads?
I don't know.
Maybe like does it get real like hostile when I try to catch it? So does it like attack me or something?
Punctures back into you.
No.
Now, you know what?
And I just put the jar over my arm.
I'll hold on to them
Okay.
and I'll figure out something that will be
Okay.
relevant. But you have one of the aphids in a jar.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if this will come in handy. Maybe if that lion comes back, it could be like warning system.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's clever, man. You smart, John.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys begin to walk. Is there anything you guys want to do as you're traveling towards Volos?
I check our inventory. How are we doing on rations? Or, I mean, I know it's 2 hours away.
You guys don't have anything. You guys shipwrecked on here.
Just making sure.
Actually, before you guys left the wagon, would you have checked it?
Yeah.
Skull, what were their names?
Skull, Bulk, and Sulk.
That's what it was. Skull, Bulk, and Sulk. They had rations on them. They had a bit of booze. They had a few gold coins, so maybe like $50.
We'll split it evenly.
How?
Ow.
Easy. Whoever was awake gets a little bit more.
Excuse me?
How about we leg wrestle for this?
Leg wrestle.
Yeah.
Is it like arm wrestling but use your legs?
You never seen leg wrestling?
Look,
That's a thing.
Uh-huh.
there's what? 4 of us? Let's just do 12 each, and then the 2 left over, we'll just leave it.
We'll use it for some common
Why would we
good.
leave it? We could just take it.
Give it
Not
to the
leave
buffalo.
leave it. I mean, like, you'll
Set
leave
it
it
aside for communal
We
purposes.
should put them on Skull's eyes.
Give it to GMB.
Skull's like way back there, and I think he was the one I stabbed.
Which one burned?
Bulk
That was bulk.
or Sulk?
No, it was bulk.
You stabbed Sulk also.
Yes.
Good times, man.
Oh,
Redemption,
I killed them.
justice. Nobody gets to kidnap us. I helped save us. You helped.
If you really think about it, they saved us too. We would have died just in the furnace.
Yeah, but come on. They shouldn't have done that. Retribution.
For saving your life?
They were gonna sell us to a meat market or something. You could tell.
But you were alive.
Yes, but I'd rather die than live a life of slavery.
If it were up to them, he would have been a slave.
You don't know what they would have been up to. They would have whipped me for hours, days. I would have hated it.
Or they could have killed you if they found you not usable as a slave.
Exactly. They could have worn me as a coat. You don't understand, Khaled. There's some bad stuff out there.
I hate slave traders.
Yeah. I don't want to be a slave. I didn't want you to be a slave. It broke my heart.
You guys start to travel. You make some distance. A bit of time has passed, and you begin to hear a noise. A river that babbles. It's pushing debris towards the ocean. It's longer than you can jump. Right?
God.
There's a few rocks that would make good stepping stones. Across is an abandoned wagon with barrels. Tree frames the situation, and there are low-hanging branches.
Can I look anywhere for a tree that's partly dying that we can try to knock over and make a little bridge?
Hey, yeah, give me survival.
Now, is this for the Oregon Trail?
Easy or hard? Or not hard. Easy or hard? No average in there.
Yeah, no average.
Easy or average?
In all honesty, it would be easy because
That's what I
at
was
time of
thinking, too.
winter, there's a lot of things that are just chilling.
Yeah.
And
No,
they're-
no pun
they're-
intended. No pun
It
intended.
seemed like there was thick forest
Yeah.
nearby,
Yeah.
so it seems like there should be a lot of potential.
I feel like the harder thing is getting the tree down.
Yes, that would be the harder part.
Yes.
Because
yeah,
it's still a
easy.
big old tree.
Easy peasy.
I look for a tree. I find tree with 2 advantage. 2 successes, 2 advantages. What was rolled?
Cool. What do you want to do with those advantages?
With the advantage, I would like to really be able to pinpoint a weak enough one to knock over that is sufficient to cross this river. You know,
Well, that's the 2 successes, my
Oh.
man.
okay. With that, then I want to find an axe.
I feel like, oh,
Yeah.
2 advantages?
Yeah, I
you-
want to find some tool that can assist in this because I don't want to dull our swords.
or like
or
a sharp
daggers.
rock.
Yeah.
on a stick.
Yes.
I walk around, just holding the rock like a baby in my hands, just beat on things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw something into the lake to see if I can get a gauge for the current and how strong it might be.
Okay. Yeah. You throw. What do you throw?
Probably just like a twig or something I find nearby. It seems like
Right.
there's a lot of dead
Yeah.
lumber nearby.
You throw a twig down. You see that the river is about waist high.
Ooh.
The current or the flow is strong.
Okay.
Like if you were to walk it, it'd be a struggle to get through.
And the party came from close by. They were hunting in this area. There's probably a natural bridge somewhere if we don't want to make our own. Just worry about the buffalo. Even if we find a good-sized tree, getting that buffalo across.
Well, thankfully we don't have the wagon, and there's a replacement one right there. I only worry that we won't find a natural way, and we're just going veering off. Spending more time out in this exposure. It's very cold, and sadly we don't have a lot of our usual stuff like when we did on the boat. But if it's a thick enough tree, the buffalo will have a lot of purchase to stand on. We don't want Gamby to ford the river by himself.
That current looks pretty strong.
He might be able to make it, though.
It's a little bigger than us, right?
Kind of like his natural environment, too, right?
Yeah, we just got to make sure that he doesn't stay wet.
So we just keep moving, and then we dry him off on the other side. Okay. So we still do the tree, but Gamby doesn't use the tree.
Okay.
Maybe we can use Gamby to help him keep his... if we use the tree and it's really settled into the ground, then that'll help him ford through, too, I think.
Oh, yeah.
If he
we
goes
use as
on
like a guide rail almost.
We keep him on the other side of the current.
Let's
That's
do this.
really smart.
All right.
You know what? Maybe he's the smart one.
Gamby?
Yes.
It's definitely not you.
You better think twice. You're besassing me. Don't talk to your older brother like that.
Let's
Not my brother.
I mean, that's our cover.
let's argue and chop at the same time, boys.
All right. Well, I think I saw some exquisitely sharp rocks over there that you could just hold in
find
your
an
hands.
You find an axe, okay?
Yeah, that's for me.
He wants
What
a
about
sharp rock.
What about everyone else? We're gonna take turns. I'll swing once and then pass it.
Yes. So no one gets tired.
Okay, yeah. I don't use the axe. I am very weak. Someone stronger should use this.
Just give that over to me.
Take it, soldier boy.
All right, let's take this boy down.
Take the axe.
I think I have some rope on me. We can also try to put some weight on the other side, kind of guide the tree down.
We can use Gamby to pull.
Yeah.
Oh, smart. All right, so we're gonna tie the top of the tree to Gamby, and then I'll give it a good swing.
I'm really scared. I hope Gamby knows I get out of the way.
Give me some dice.
All right, what do you need?
Give me what's
Don't
charm?
Don't kill Gamby. It's presents.
Presents.
Yeah.
Give me two. Give me one green, one yellow, two purple, one blue,
Oh.
and roll that.
Is Gamby more charming than me?
That's Collis.
I'm glad you just didn't say yes. That's a success with
two successes.
one threat. Yeah, 2 successes, 1 threat.
Okay. Oh, I already know what the threat's gonna be, but yeah, Gamby's gonna be fine when he does this.
Hey,
maneuver.
man, rolling okay tonight so far.
So far, so good.
So far.
Don't say that.
It's not a skeleton night, you know?
Don't say that.
Because we got destroyed.
It's too early in the day.
Yeah. Okay. Gamby is looking all right then.
So Gamby's ready, but we need somebody to actually chop down the tree.
Yep. All right, I'll give it a swing. I'm
Hit it,
gonna carve
Luke.
in some a little bit on the side towards Gamby where he's pulling, and then I'll do the rest of the chop on the other side.
Smart. That's how you're supposed to do it. Roll athletics with 2 boost die. Yeah, because you got Gamby, you have the notches you put on the other side.
Could he substitute with survival? That helps.
Yes, or survival, either or.
Neither helps, but
Well,
except
just give me some options.
yeah, athletics is better because I think I can rely on my brawn over my cunning.
So
So
over brains, baby.
that's how I do in soldier life. All right, so I got
You get one more boost.
One more
one
boost
more
die.
boost, and
Yeah.
then what was the difficulty?
Hard.
Oh, one more purple, right?
Still a thick
Oh, hard.
tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty nice pool, though.
Yeah.
You can do this. Don't kill Gamby.
That didn't look good.
Oh, no.
Gamby.
Oh, wait, no, it's a failure. Let's see.
Was
Yeah, one
Gamby's
failure to advantage.
was Gamby's assistance already put into play?
Mhm.
Okay.
So as the tree falls, it hits the floor and it shatters.
Ah.
It was maybe
Too old.
too old.
Okay. Is there anything usable?
There's a bunch of bark, a bunch of wood.
Did it shatter in such a way that it could possibly be like a temporary raft?
I think because it shattered, you have 2 advantages.
2 advantages.
It's not too bad.
So,
I don't know if a raft necessarily helps in this situation. I think we should probably just find another tree and give it another try.
all right.
Oh, I mean, there's worse things than having spare firewood around.
All right, hear me out. Instead of a frail tree, how about we consider a nice, tall, kind of healthier one, and we tie a rope to it and swing over this thing?
I don't like that idea at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Just a
I'm
thought.
not sure. I'm not sure I really like that one, but
What if the tree gives out and then we fall in the water?
Well, I hope I fall 5 feet away from the other side so I can scramble for it.
We could probably scramble and just worry about hypothermia, getting separated from each other as we're like scrambling towards shore.
How did they cross this thing?
There's probably a bridge nearby, but we don't know which direction, so it could be a crapshoot.
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrible if we went the wrong way.
Who has good sense of direction, out of all of us?
It's definitely not me.
Definitely not me.
I can give it a shot. I mean, I did find that tree and the axe.
Streetwise,
You have your compass.
I'll use my compass.
I mean, you can use that as an actual compass. It's a little off north is what it is.
The problem with that is with cardinal directions, I still don't know where the hell to go.
Right.
So I'll try.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Right now, probably evening.
Okay.
Right, no. When do we start? At night? So it's probably like daybreak.
Daybreak.
Yeah.
Out in the distance, can I see any sources? Because we travel for a bit now. Can I see any sources like smoke or anything? Because I feel like someone would have a fire. So we can kind of see that. We can narrow it down.
Yeah. You guys see plumes of smoke
Yes.
rising in a distance away.
Is the distance close to what we kind of interpreted would be where Volus is?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't want to run no bandit camp or anything.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so with that, now I'll use my compass.
Okay. You actually don't need to. You know exactly where to go.
I know where to go.
Because with daybreak happening, I think a fire would be starting. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
So, the town's starting to get to moving again.
Mhm.
And you can
Business.
see exactly where to go.
It's like, okay, so now that we see that, I feel like because of the location of Volos, there would be a bridge closer to that way. Because they're going to need to be able to cross this thing.
I'm just worried about running into any bandit camps, but then again, there might be bandit camps on the other side of the river anyway.
With the four of us together, I think we'll be all right.
I just wish we were in better shape, but yeah, let's go. We'll start walking that way. Maybe
But
we'll
I
find
am-
a good tree on the way.
I am curious about what's in that cart on the other side, though.
Mm.
I forgot
is in
there was a
there?
card on the other side.
How could you forget that?
There's a cart with barrels.
Oh,
What could they be full of?
I mean, we can give the other tree a try. You never know.
Why not?
All right, we'll give the tree one more try.
Because then we can get a wagon that might help us on our way to Lugai.
So you're like Kala and John are just laying down on Gambi, just like, we're dying.
Don't fall asleep. You may not wake up.
I don't have a concussion.
I might have a concussion.
All right, let's give this tree another try.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
You pick one out. I'll try to knock it down.
We can expedite this process. Just roll, what's it called? Athletics check one more time.
Destroy it.
I think, are you guys doing anything different? Are you helping out?
I think we're trying to find something weak, but not that weak.
To help out, I would like to try to scout a better tree now that we have a criteria or a criterion where it's like how strong it should be.
Right.
To
What about you,
last.
John?
Honestly, I don't know that I'd be helping so much with that, but trying to look for any sort of like idea that maybe somebody has passed through here somewhere, and like maybe you could get an idea of where a bridge might be.
Oh, like
Okay.
tracks?
Okay.
Yeah, like tracks or something.
And then Kala he'll be helping scouting. So you'll have 4 boost die.
Ooh.
You should be able to do this.
Should be able to. Hard
Yeah.
difficulty though.
Yes. And John,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have you roll a vigilance after this.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So there's my 3 brawn in green, 3 for purples for difficulty, and then 4 boost dice
Oh my
for
God.
all the experience we have in tree cutting at this point.
Whoa. Better get this.
That's right. Tree bear, watch out. Oh, Lord.
Let's see. So,
Oh, no,
geez,
no, no,
is
no.
that 2 failures?
That's not it.
Yes, correct. Thank you.
Yeah. No, wait. This still isn't.
No, this is
Yeah, that's
this
not
is still
good.
bad.
It's still
thought we
not a
did it.
success.
No, it's no success, but no failure.
It's just
with 4 advantage.
Yeah.
Now, with the 4 advantages and maybe a story point usage, if you want, you can expedite this process once again and just say you cut the tree down.
let's do it.
That's if you want to use that story point.
Sure, we'll use the story point and give a third tree cut
I really
a try.
hope these barrels are worth it. Like, oh dang, someone left all their life savings in these barrels.
There's gonna be nothing in there.
Who leaves barrels of rocks?
Miners.
Not even sharp rocks.
What would kids do with rocks?
All right, so we finally, on our third attempt, learning painful lessons with each tree cut.
Let's go, Luke. Third time's a charm.
We finally managed by spending story points to cut down a tree, and we finagle it in front of the river. We make an attempt to afford across.
That's right. Tell Luke this tree, that's an absolute unit. You gotta cut this one down.
This baby right here.
Yeah.
Slash tree.
You may not like what you're seeing, but that's bark performance right now.
Bark performance.
So let me get that vigilance check.
All right, what is it?
Hard.
Oh.
Give me this. Boom. We upgrade that check.
Oh. All right. I'm also gonna upgrade it. Oh, I want to see this.
Oh.
Okay.
You may not.
I mean, I may not. That's very true.
Did you see it?
Ooh.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, damn.
I mean, barely.
But you saw it.
1 success, 3 threat.
Oh.
No. 3 threat.
Okay. 3 threat.
Yeah, 3 threat.
So with that success, you can see that there's been there's footsteps on both sides of the river. So people have been crossing the river at the stepping stones, basically.
Oh, okay. I don't want to try the stepping stones. That sounds dangerous.
See, wet.
I know. That sounds dangerous.
What are you looking at? I'm not gonna do it. John,
What?
I'm not gonna step
Wait,
over
why?
What are
We
you talking
don't need
about?
to use the stones.
I'm
we
not
have a
looking at
bridge.
anything.
We
Yeah.
literally just spent like 4 hours cutting down this tree.
Don't say it was 4 hours.
It was probably 4 hours.
Okay.
Don't tell me we're gonna use some stepping stones now. We're not risking it. To cut
not-
down this tree.
I think
It's
we-
very difficult.
I think we did it in a good amount of time, and now we have it, and we will collect our loot
Let's
and wagon.
let's cross across safely, dry
Yes.
out, make sure none of us die from cold exposure, and then we'll get to this wagon.
I'm last because I have Gambi.
Yes, that's fine.
Mhm.
Okay, ready?
I'm
Wait,
gonna
let-
try crossing first.
Let me hold on. Let me go first because like if I start falling or something, then you could run across and save me because you're strong.
You know, we still have that rope. How about you tie yourself and Kala to Gambi since you guys aren't feeling like real good?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Gambi's sturdy. 800 pounds, maybe more.
I feel pretty good about the work that we spent a fair amount of time to.
I
So
hope so.
test the bridge a little bit, and then they just start walking on top.
So yeah, you get on the bridge. It's sturdy enough. With all the resources that you guys use, this is a good bridge. You make your way
Yep.
across, and you hear as whizzing goes through the bushes and the trees.
Damn,
Um,
I'm gonna try to hit the floor if I can, as in try to get low to the bridge.
It was a trap.
The footsteps.
can I get 2 green dice?
They weren't friendly footsteps.
Can I get? No, I forget.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
1 success.
Oh.
That does 9 damage.
Oh.
As an arrow lodges itself into your.
Sternum.
Ow.
No, I think shoulder.
Jeez.
That's 9 damage, man.
Leave all your money or all of your food.
We have none of both.
Then I shall take your lives.
Can I take a look
Oh.
to see who's saying all this?
Yes, but we're rolling for initiative.
Oh.
Vigilance. You look, and there's two groups of bandits.
Oh boy.
They are tatted up, and by tatted up I mean they're just inked out black completely, almost like the whole entire body except for their heads.
I don't like what these guys are representing right now.
They have on pelts of fur, and the one that was talking to you has a very, very pointed chin, bald head,
Is he Kaiji?
long noise,
Long noise.
nose
Sounds like Kaiji.
from the gambling anime.
Yeah, because you said long chin, long nose, like pointing.
Yeah, kinda.
But he's just bald.
Yeah, but bald, and you can tell he's kind of like the big man on the group.
Oh, wow. He triumphs.
Oh, stuff happened.
So, okay.
What are you
Come on,
doing?
man.
I triumphed.
No, jeez.
Let's be real. That
I
wasn't
got
in
a
the box
triumph
or
success and
anything.
2 advantages.
Whoa! If you tried hard enough.
You got a second
God.
triumph.
Why you guys make me look bad? Oh.
Okay, so I have 1 triumph. You guys have 2 triumphs. What do you guys want to do with the environment?
Maybe cover some sort of cover on the other side of it.
Maybe the wagon, maybe some fallen trees and debris can give us.
Possibly.
Oh, all the debris that you guys made earlier on.
Sure.
Strategic.
What about there's also let's say maybe like a bow nearby.
I'm okay with that.
Kind of fire back.
Do we
Next
have
to the axe.
Do we still
Sure.
have the bottles
So that means-
of liquor?
Yes.
Okay.
That means you had this poor woodsman just died trying to cut down a tree, and he left his bow, his axe.
Yeah,
so
well,
one
that's
guy.
right. Sure.
I know what I'm gonna use my triumph for.
Let's say it like that.
Well, enemy's going first anyways, so I'll roll what he's gonna do.
Do we have any gauge on how strong they seem?
Based on how this guy hits you, they seem like they're pretty good.
He dealt some damage, yeah.
So what do you guys want to do with that last triumph?
What if it starts getting like a little foggy or a little stormy or something? Would that be to our advantage?
That would help me.
Ooh, a bit of a snowstorm.
I'm best in close range, so for me,
I'm better at close range and yelling at people.
So if their visibility is a little bit marred and they rely on their range, then that works for my advantage. I wouldn't mind sorcerer. How does that affect you, Glenn?
I probably wouldn't use the bow then.
But now you
To
have
be
free bow.
honest.
You got your bow back.
You got other
Just call me
skills you can
Bobek.
bring to the team?
I mean, even then,
I'd have to
I'll
get
tell
up
you right
close.
now, like shooting through the snowstorm is just gonna give you 1 setback.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, so maybe.
Okay. I elect snowstorm.
So as he's talking, you guys felt the breeze from before starting to grow a bit stronger, and the snow starts to whip up in a bit of a flurry, and it kind of marks this battle that's happening now. The man's gonna shoot. He's gonna aim. Oh, I needed a setback because of the snowstorm. He's gonna shoot.
Dang, dude. Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't pass out.
How much damage?
Let's see.
Well,
How much successes?
there's a triumph and 2 successes.
So, I Poppy, you take 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Like
Well, but you bought your soak.
No, I'm out.
You're out.
I was already at 6 wounds from earlier.
We did not
What? You never
heal.
give him the health potion?
He didn't ask.
Oh no!
I'm a half too.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh no!
We didn't think we were running the bandits.
So I'm gonna elect to give you 2 crits. Roll it. 2 critical wounds.
Oh, loaded.
1 for getting hit by this man's bow. The second one for dying. when you run out of wounds.
Oh,
Is that
One.
Is that a
One.
1?
Woo!
Yeah.
Minor Nick, you suffer 1 strain.
man, that guy wasn't so tough.
That's not good.
Wait.
Then you roll again, but since you have a crit, you add plus 10.
Oh, I was like, if I get that again, then I'm double passed out.
Low.
2. I rolled a
Jeez.
2.
So it's
So
12.
12.
Oh,
That's still probably about as
It might
good as
be
you could have
good. You
possibly
You drop
hoped
whatever's
for.
in your hand.
Your bow.
I didn't have anything in my hand.
Oh,
okay.
you saw a bow. You didn't pick it up.
I didn't pick it up yet. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't have an
That's
action.
good.
The severity for both of these are easy.
Okay.
Roll nice and low.
Yeah, man. Well
A
done.
1 and
job,
then a
man.
2.
This guy ain't so tough.
As I'm like,
He looks at you guys. Give me all your money or your food.
Okay. Hold him off.
And then he disappears into the woods.
I will speak and say, what guarantee that you'll leave us alone if we give you all our food? As you can see, we don't even have a wagon or anything. We are just minor travelers.
Give me all your money or your food.
Okay,
You did say
I
you
choose the or food. We'll give you everything we have, like you mentioned.
Okay. So next is the player's turn. Are you gonna take this turn?
Yes.
Okay. Behind you, John's passed out.
Yeah.
Kala's on Gamby.
Yeah.
You're standing by the riverbank.
Okay.
The bridge is in front of you. There's 3 men to the left of the bridge, 3 men to the right of the bridge. There is the wagon, and Luke is in between the men, the 2 groups. The wagon's full of barrels.
I say, what's your name? I would like to know who I'm negotiating with.
Names have no importance here.
Our food, okay, is on Gamby,
Who?
the buffalo.
That's a dumb name.
He was born with it. So I'm going to go up to it. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to it, get all the food we have, because as you can see, we don't have much to carry. And then I'm going to put it right in the middle of the bridge, and you're going to let our man on the bridge come back, and then you can have it.
Let me see how much food it is.
Okay.
So you start to...
I will go up to Gamby, and I would like to use deception to split the food in half and make it look like we don't have more than that.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you split it in half, it's going to look very paltry because it's only enough rations for 3 guys.
Yeah, it's barely enough food probably for us. I think Luke is gonna yell out, like, just don't worry about me, just get out of here.
Shut up, Luke. No man gets left behind.
I'll be fine.
You're not the one negotiating here. I split this food in half.
Okay.
Can I get a boost because it's hard to see?
Yes. Also, one of them is red.
Are you upgrading?
Nope. That's
Oh.
the check against his vigilance.
And this is a social check, so I get a free advantage on it.
I'm supposed to give you a setback die, but I think you have
I have an
knack
act for it.
right?
So there's a despair. However, it's still a success.
It's despair and 2 successes
Yep.
total.
I'm thinking maybe he goes to put it on the bridge and he slips and falls in the water.
Can I slip on the correct side?
No,
I mean, it's a despair.
Man.
So you start to lay the food out.
Yeah. I open it.
That ain't enough.
That's all we have. You said all. I'm only agreeing to your terms. We have no money. We just washed ashore somewhere. We have nothing.
We'd make more selling, you guys. And the equipment you have on you. Drop all your gear. I see you have that nice axe.
What? I
maybe a
don't have
dagger.
an axe.
Leave the bison behind too. And then as you are arguing with this man, you step and you misstep and you're in the river.
Oh, well, you're not gonna take me alive.
We have another player next.
I want to jump in.
I'm gonna go after Daniel. I'm gonna jump in the river and try to help Daniel back to hopefully the good side of the shore.
No, I got him. I have Gamby. We can cut him off.
Fine. Then my goal is just gonna be to slowly back away. Do I still have my shield?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. So I'm going to just try to back away, take a defensive position, and try to hold everybody back near the bridge to give Kala a chance to enact whatever plan he has. So I'm just going to ready myself for whatever attacks. We said there was some defensive positioning near the wagon, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that.
Okay, so you have cover then too.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, my goal is just going to be to delay our attackers to make sure that everybody on the other side of the river gets safely. I guess I could challenge. I'll take an advantage, and I'll smack my sword loudly against my shield and be like, "All right, anybody that thinks that can take us, got to go through me first." So that'll be me.
Okay. Since John is down, Kala's gonna take out a potion and put it down your throat.
Okay.
He doesn't flick it onto your face.
It turns out that's not very
I was
efficient.
trying to be respectful.
So you get 5 HP. Hey, you okay?
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Well, you need to get better fast. We're going.
What?
Jump on. And so, you'll take your turns in tandem, I guess.
Okay.
Right? Since we're back to back anyways on the initiative.
Would it take an extra action to drink a health potion, healing elixir?
Go ahead.
I'll take one. You said 5?
Yes. That's pretty good. He has 3 successes, 2 advantages. You see Gamby start to buck, run towards Daniel,
Daddy
Daniel, into the water and the rivers, and it cuts him off. So you hit like a wall of bison, basically.
I knew you loved me, Gamby.
This is real bad, guys.
Look, we broke line of sight, right? How far do we get?
Not that far.
Well, we can use this opportunity to cross now then.
Okay, let's get going.
It's gonna be a squad of 3 of us hitting them from the flank. This is good.
All right. So next is going to be the enemies. They're going to try to attack you, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
So the bands come up to you and they have their daggers in tow.
I have 2 defense for melee. Don't you let me down.
Oh no,
That's good. Trouble.
Very nice.
It's a failure, and what is that? 3 advantage.
So failure and 3 advantage. They try to stab at you and they miss. With the advantages, the water starts to really rush at the bridge, that makeshift bridge, and it starts to crack. And you can tell that the bridge is going to have a hard time supporting weight. That being said, the other group starts to... So this is the group to your left. The group to the right starts to run up, and they're at the bank line of the river waiting for you guys to come up forward. We're going to start back on top of the initiative. You see an arrow whiz from the right.
I'll get 2 setbacks for my challenge if it's Taki guy.
You are right. He doesn't know what game mechanics are. Give me 2 setbacks.
So is it a failure and 2 threat?
Failure and 2 threats. Oh, wow.
Those 2 threats.
Okay.
And one of those failures was from the setback, so hey.
Right. So an arrow whizzes past your ear. Whoosh. It hits the floor behind you. And his 2 threats is he's no longer hidden in the forest. You can see him standing on a tree, like a tree branch. I'll get you! Give me your food!
I just tried to.
Next is player.
I think I'm going to take it, and I'm going to go on an all-out attack here. Try to go through the group that's engaged me in melee first.
Okay.
Try my best to do quick work of them. I'm going to spend 2 story points to activate my lion sigil and call upon my family's crest. So I'll take an extra combat action after this.
Awesome. They have 1 armor, and it's going to be standard difficulty.
There we go.
Here we go.
Woo! All right, so that's 3 successes.
Tell me what happened.
So I think I'm just I've been like holding back and kind of turtling, waiting for the right moment. I see an opening, and all right, and then so the lion sigil. I'll take my second attack as well.
Here we go.
So that's still a success and an advantage. 7 damage.
So you take out another one, and you hurt the other guy pretty bad.
I'm probably like yelling out, "I'm gonna get you next! You shouldn't have messed with us."
Right. So we have more player turns coming up.
What kind of action? Oh, well, you want to go?
I have an idea.
Oh, wait, what's up?
What if you grab onto Gamby, and then he just rides us out onto the bank?
Yeah.
And we just full on like charge him with the buffalo.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, but is there anything you want to do? Do you want to act after that?
Kind of, yeah. I'd like to basically be able to like grab maybe like a low hanging tree branch, because you said they were hanging kind of low,
Right.
and just have that as like a weapon, and then just like swing it and hit something or
Okay,
hit somebody
cool. Yeah,
as we ride by.
Run these turns in tandem. You want to
Okay.
run something in tandem instead? So like you grab your sword and you're like prepared to like strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like a drive-by with a sword because I have to hang on because I was not situated.
Okay.
So you're like hanging off the side.
I'm hanging on like let's say there's like a saddle.
Right.
My arm is tucked under that saddle like harness, so
Right.
that whatever happens, someone's getting stabbed. Jumanji. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Let's see.
There's a lot of advantages.
pretty close.
There's no successes or failures.
So with the 4 advantages, it's gonna start bucking wild.
Oh,
It's
no.
gonna go forward. It runs into the group, kind of separates them. It gives you both boost dice on your actions. Let me see what
Okay.
you guys are doing.
Oh yeah, I'm just swinging.
I'm swinging.
Swinging, swing,
Swing away.
swing away. They have. So you get a boost die. They have 1 armor, so they get 1 setback on that for you guys, and then it's an average difficulty check.
We both got a boost. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
move these over. You both upgrade that check.
Oh.
So 1 purple to red.
Ooh, that's good.
I succeed. So when it says finesse, does that account for damage or just for aiming?
Just
Basically?
for aiming.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7 damage. So as we ride by, and the buffalo separates the group, I immediately get off with using the momentum of the charge, and I swing at a man, the one that got separated. Kill.
Nope. Wow, no successes. That was 2 failures.
1 advantage.
1 advantage. I think I'm gonna heal a strain with that advantage.
Okay.
You're feeling reinvigorated.
A little
whipping
bit.
somebody.
I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'll get him next
This
time.
adrenaline rush is kind of picking through you. Can I get 1 green die?
What have you done?
That's 1 failure, 1 advantage.
So Kala for his action.
Oh no.
So he puts his hand up. The red marble flies through the air, hits the tree branch, and he gulps. The man's like, oh my god! And then you see Kala pass back out because he only healed 2 strain. He used that 2 strain to try to help you guys out. It's going to be start initiative. He's going to take his turn. He's going to make a coordination check to see if he can get off of this burning tree well. He does not.
that
1
hit.
failure.
Is he on
Difficulty
fire?
helped.
So, do you guys want him to be on fire or do you guys want him to fall?
I want him to be on fire.
And fall.
I'll let you know right now, falling damage,
Yeah.
he's probably,
20?
20
So
feet?
falling damage sucks.
Oh, yeah.
He's 20 feet up.
Yeah.
Let him
But I
fall.
think
Let him
he's,
fall.
he's short distance, so it's going to be 10-10.
Still. I
That's
feel like
good.
we
10 10's
won't
nice.
fall.
Yeah, let him fall.
10-10. Okay, he's going to
figure
roll
it
another
out.
coordination check. So he took 9 damage.
How close is he to the fiery tree?
He's pretty close.
That's all I need to know. I would like to go and throw this bottle of alcohol, basically bridging him to the tree on fire.
It's range light then.
All right. Do we do a bad line?
Yeah, give him something
Have
cheesy.
one on me.
Oh god.
He's
Totally
toast.
did it.
He's toast. Let's hold it up. It's 3 successes, 1 advantage.
Describe it.
All right. With fuming rage as I had just fallen in a river and then didn't kill a man with a single stab and feeling weak, I'll do what I do best and use my brain. So I grabbed that bottle of alcohol we found from Bulk, Sulk, and Skull and noticed that since the tree's on fire and this guy's about a foot away, I get this man with bruises from falling down from a tree idiotically. I'm going to make things worse. So I close one eye, aim, and I try to bridge it.
Right.
And the man is engulfed.
So the man, engulfed in flame, gets up, runs into the river. The river drags him down towards the sea. He's gone and left. The group of bandits, now leaderless, start to back away. They start to disperse. They start to run off.
I was in melee range of one of them, so
Yes.
I might
Finish
try to
him,
brawl
finish him
him
off.
down and just try to.
Oh.
Grapple.
Yeah, I have some brawling skills.
Yeah, you can brawl.
Tie him up, and we're gonna throw him
I'm
in the
gonna,
river.
I'm gonna brawl him down and grab him before he gets too far away.
I'm telling you, after you're done playing 20 questions with him, I'm gonna cut both his legs. I'm gonna throw him in the river.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I judge that. Let's see, that's 1 success and 2 advantage.
So yeah, you grab onto him. You see the other guys start to flee.
All right, so this is probably the injured guy that I was melee range to.
You only had one guy left in your group,
Yeah,
so
I figured. So I'm gonna try to grab him by the collar and like elbow him down into the snow. And I'm like, before you go, I got a couple questions for you.
I tend to call her. He saved my life.
Yeah.
He is my brother, my son.
I gotta help him out because he helped me out.
he needs a stamina potion or a medicine check would work too.
I'll
Mm.
do a medicine check. All right, Scala.
Oh.
2 successes, 1 threat.
2 successes. I'll say that he'll get a strain back. Enough to get back up.
It's like, wake up. You saved my life, man. I owe you.
Well, you okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah, we're all right.
You know
Did
that
it
guy?
work?
You started it. You started the fire.
And he kept it burning.
So I say like with we swipe away, we transition, and you have the guy tied up and everything. You guys are moving towards Volos.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, relax. Wait 1 second. So I put Cal on Giambi. I want to know what the hell's in those barrels.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
the cart. We could use the cart now.
Yeah, so you look at the barrels and you pop it open and there's spices. There's a lot of spices too.
But
A good amount.
we have a wagon now in Giambi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this is good.
Oh, we're going to start business. We're going to be called the Spice Guys.
The Spice
The
Guys.
spicy boys.
Yeah.
So as you guys start to make your way, you see a small town in front of you. The thatched roofs barely scratches the skies. Thick smoke gently whispers into the air. To your right and left are fields of grain and spices, blanketed by a thin sheet of snow. And we'll end there.
The Scorching Ray podcast is
Jordan Tran.
Ian Rodriguez Salgado.
Glenn Miraflor.
Dominick Tim. Through the Mist uses a modified Genesys role-playing system by Fantasy Flight Games. You can email us at scorchingraypodcast@gmail.com, and you can find us on Twitter at scorchingraypod. And remember, let that fire in your soul burn brightly as you travel through the mist.
This joke?
What? Is this joke?
Is this joke?
That's how I do in Soldier Life.